everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through my empty products. These are things that I've used up all the way through, fully used, and I'm going to be telling you if I would repurchase or if I would not repurchase. And basically that is the video. So if you're interested in seeing this video, please keep watching. Okay, first up I have an empty LC. This is a medium tan translucent powder. I freaking love this loose powder. Unfortunately in Canada this is not the easiest to get your hands on. You do have to order it from the internet. Medium tan color has a slight banana kind of feel to it. It's a little bit of a yellowish undertone, but it doesn't add a lot of color to your face. It just really sets your makeup beautifully, smooths out the skin, makes my makeup last all day long. I would highly recommend this, and if you've had your eye on this, definitely I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. It was amazing. Okay, so I did get this from Sephora. It was the 500 point perk thing. It's the Blonde by Dry Bar Brightening Conditioner, Shampoo, and Mask. Okay, I thought this was excellent. The shampoo was very purple in color. The conditioner was very hydrating. I got 2 uses out of these. And then this mask I freaking love. So if I had to repurchase anything from these 3, it definitely would be the mask. I did find my hair was super beautiful and bright after I got out of the shower. The only reason why I don't love this and I wouldn't go repurchase it in a heartbeat is because the Dry Bar stuff for me smells way too strong. I don't want to smell like a man, and it gives me a headache. It's just not for me. I don't know why they do that. I really wish that it was just like no scent or maybe a little bit of a tropical coconut scent, but for me it's just way too strong. It honestly lingers in my hair for days. It smells like a perfume, and my mom, she can't handle smell, and every time I put this in my hair she was like, what perfume do you have on? Because I can't handle it. It was this. So the only downfall to me is this smell that they put in here. Same with the dry shampoo. The dry shampoo is excellent, but the smell, damn, I just don't like it. It's just not for me. Okay, next I have this guy, which was super surprising to me. This is the Avon Senses Fresh Bergamot and Wild Mint Body Gel. Now, when I got this, I was like, probably won't use this. To be honest, the packaging to me looks a little bit cheap, but it's not a cheap product. It is a very good product. The smell on this, right when I read it, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. I love it. Very kind of masculine. Has like a masculine smell, but a fresh smell. Like the Dry Bar, but not offensive. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nice, fresh, invigorating. This would be great in the shower too if you were a man or if you live with a man and you want him to smell nice. This is a very nice smell. Very hydrating. Also like how it's free of parabens, sulfates, silicones, phthalates, and dyes. So very surprising to me. I do love this and I would repurchase this 100%. They have some other scents too that I'm definitely interested in, but very good body wash. When you put a conditioner in your hair, you want it to just feel like buttery, silky wonderfulness. When you wash it out, you just want it to be detangleized, if that's even a word, probably not. But this to me, yes, it smelled absolutely amazing, but I just didn't get that slippery, slidey feeling in my hair. Probably because it's silicone free. That would play a big factor in it, which is better for your hair. And it's also a vegan formula, which is just great if you're a vegan. But for me, I just found it just wasn't my thing. So I would pass on this one. Pass. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos ever. This is the Chlorine Dry Shampoo with Nettle. It's for oily hair. Again, it's a really great dry shampoo. It just takes all the dirt out of your hair. It doesn't feel thick. I like how the smell on it's very, I don't know, like it's very hypoallergenic. There's not anything strong. I do like the Batiste one, but sometimes I just feel like it's too much and it's a little bit too powdery. With this one, I feel like you just put in your hair, you brush it through and it disappears. I also buy the one for dark brunette hair because my roots are dark, which works for me a lot better. So if you're looking for a great dry shampoo, check this out. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but for me, I just feel like it's a better quality. It's made by the same brand as Avène. It's just a little bit better of quality. And then speaking about Avène, I have 2 more products from them. This is the Derma X Omega Control Wash. If you know, you know. This is my fancy area wash and I just love it. We go through lots of these. I love the value. I love how it has no perfume. I love the size of it. It just makes me feel fresh and clean. Truly, it's good for anybody 6 months and older. I highly recommend this. It's great for children as well. So if you're looking for a really nice hypoallergenic body wash, check this out. Then I also have their Gentle Body Scrub. I really do like this. It is gentle, but it still gives you a nice scrub. So if you're looking for something that maybe in the past you've tried, body scrubs are way too harsh for you if you do have sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, definitely check out the Avène body scrub because it does scrub without being too abrasive, and I do really like this. I highly suggest it. It's awesome. And speaking about a scrub, I have this guy. This is the face scrub from Juviance. I love this stuff. It's great. Juviance is a Canadian brand. It deep cleans, it retexturizes your skin. It just makes my skin feel very, very soft, and it's a good price. I think it's around $20, and you do get 100 ml, so it's very affordable, and I do really like it. It's gentle, but it also exfoliates. It's not too gentle. I hate when I get a face scrub that's just too gentle and nothing's happening. I want something to happen. Goodbye to this beautiful thing. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Nude. I love this concealer. It was great, but it's purely empty and has like a weird ass, it has like a chocolatey smell to it now, which means I'm sure it's stale, but it kind of does smell a little bit great. I do really like this. I love the applicator. I love the coverage it gives me, but to be honest with you, I am loving my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer lately. So would I repurchase this? I'm on the fence. I don't know which one I like more. I've been using them, alternating the days, trying to figure it out. Definitely it's a great concealer. Probably would repurchase, and I do like how you get a lot in this little guy right here. There's a lot in here. This lasts a long time. I have an empty Vichy Eau Thermale water. I freaking love this stuff. This is just mineral water in a can. It's very soothing. I love using it as a toner. I love using it straight when I get out of the shower. If you have a sty in your eye, if you have an eye infection, if you have dry eyes, I like spraying it all in my eyes, and it just feels magnificent. But I highly recommend this. If you've had your eye on this and you're not too sure about it, if you think it's just water in a can, it is not. It is magical wizard water from France, and it will change your life. Trust me. This guy I really did enjoy. This is the Shiseido Bio Performance Glow Revival Serum. I kind of used half of it and then stopped using it, and then I went back to it in the middle of the summer, and I really do like it. It's very lightweight in texture. It has a very nice pearlized finish, so it gives your skin a really nice glow to it. So if you're not a big makeup wearer, you would really like this actually, because it will make your it will just enhance the beauty of your skin. But it's great for, you know, just brightening the skin, helping with dark spots, but didn't break me out. Very, very hydrating and very, very lightweight in texture. So I highly recommend it. And I also think this packaging is pretty cool. I like it. It's very nice. This guy I really loved. This was the Aromatica Rose Absolute First Serum. This took me forever to finish because you do get 100 and I want to say 50 ml in here. I don't know how many ml, but I'm pretty sure it's 150 or 100. Anyways, it's a big ass serum. This will last you a long time. It kind of has the texture of an essence. So you just pour it on your hand. It's very, very liquidy, almost has like a gel kind of consistency to it, and I just pat it into the skin, but it's very hydrating. It kind of has a slight rose smell to it, but I really did love this. It's great for brightening and revitalizing, so if you're just looking for something that's very hydrating, that's gonna give your skin just a beautiful feeling, and you want a good bang for your buck, this would be it, because I don't think it's too expensive and you get a lot of product, and I really did enjoy it. Next, I have the Neostrata Intensive Eye Therapy Eye Cream. Really do love this. It is very expensive, but it does, you know, tackle all signs of aging. The lines, the crepiness, the dark circles, it does it all. I also really like the application method. I like how it's in a pump. I'm not sticking my fingers in a jar. I do find a little bit goes a long way. It's in between like a gel texture and a cream, but I do love it. This has been one of my go-to eye creams for the last couple years, and I also like to use this one on my eyelids. It is safe to use on your eyelids. Not all eye creams are. I really do think that this does a wonderful job at keeping me fresh and so tight. Then I have the Professional Pearl Primer. I actually like this. I love this way better than the original Professional. I hate the original Professional. It's just not for me. This one is nice. It's very lightweight. It has a really nice pearlized finish to it. I think if you don't wear a lot of makeup and you just want a really nice kind of glow to shine through, you would really like this primer. It kind of does fill in the pores, but not as much as the original one. But again, I do prefer this one over the original Benefit one, but would I repurchase this? No, there's just so many primers that I love, and this is just not on the top of my list. That's all. Now we have this luxurious eye makeup remover. This is the Chanel Eye Makeup Remover. That's the name of it. Was this amazing? Absolutely. It was so good. And does it look beautiful sitting in my, you know, my little wardrobe? Absolutely. I think it's amazing. I think if you have the money to spend on an eye makeup remover and you want something that just instantly takes off your eye makeup, that does not burn, that doesn't feel overly oily, you would really like this. But for me, I have so many great eye makeup removers that cost like $20, which I'm gonna stick to. But if I had lots of money, if I was rich honey, I definitely would repurchase this. Absolutely. This product I absolutely love. I bought the full size already. This is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. It's great. So what you do is before you go to bed, I like to apply all my creams, and then I take this guy and spray it on my face, and I go down my neck, and it just gives you the most beautiful, perfect glow. If you do this 2 nights in a row, you're just gonna have a really nice tan. Highly recommend this. It's foolproof, really. When you spray it on your face, it's clear so you can't see it going on. And the great thing about this as well is you don't have to apply it with your fingers, so you don't have to worry about, you know, messing up the tips and not washing your hands properly and having orange palms. This, you just spray, don't rub it in, and you're good to go. Okay, I have an empty Maybelline brow extensions. Now you might think, geez, you just bought this. Well, I bought this about, I want to say about a month ago. I use it every single day. So if you're using it every single day and I was only using it throughout my tails, this will probably last you about a month, which is not like a super long time for a product, but it's drugstore. It doesn't cost too much money. But to be honest with you, I just love the way my brows look. My brows, to me, I don't know about you. You don't have to agree with me, but my brows have never looked better. Like if you go back on my channel and you watch my early videos, oh my God, my hair was pissy orange and I had terrible brows. So the brow situation for me is definitely improving, and I'm gonna say that this is one of my all-star, superstar products. I've already repurchased it. I wear the shade 255 Soft Brown. I have it in my brows today. It just really creates nice volume and makes your hair stay in place, and I just feel like I look like a brow goddess. So I definitely recommend this to everybody. Purchase this now. It is amazing. Also have an empty foundation, my favorite foundation in the whole world. It is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless 220. Freaking love this stuff. It's just so good. There's a lot of great foundations out there, but for a drugstore foundation and the way this makes my skin feel, I just can't go wrong. You can get it on sale for like $7. And I just think it's magical. Great for oilier skin. If you have a dry skin type, you might want to check out the other one. It's not matte and poreless, it's just Fit Me foundation. But for me, this is where it's at, and I love it with a passion. Then we have a used sponge here. This is the Shoppers Drug Mart Quo Beauty Sponge. I really do enjoy it. I think it's great. I think it's a great dupe for the Beauty Blender. I'm not spending $30 on a Beauty Blender. I think that's a little bit excessive. It is a spongy ass foam, which probably costs a couple dollars to make. So this one definitely does the trick for me. I replace it when it starts to look crazy like this. I replace it because I can just imagine the bacteria inside, and I don't want to imagine, but I can just imagine. Okay, and then I have the Annabelle Skinny Mascara. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that this is my go-to bottom lash mascara. This does not smudge on me, it does not flake, I don't have anything weird happening throughout the day. I freaking love this. I also like how the wand is so micro mini that you can really get into the bottom lashes and fan them out. And I do find this lasts a while. I had to get rid of this one because I did develop a sty in both a bottom lash eye area, and I thought, oh my God, maybe it's this. Maybe I've had it for too long. So I did repurchase a new one already, and I love it. I love this with a passion. It is amazing. I also have 2 empty Stila liquid liners. Okay, it's very black and it does stay on all day. I'll give it that. You cannot go wrong with that. But what I don't love about it is I find the tip of the felt does dry out. So you're not getting that super precise wing after a while. That's why I kind of like an eyeliner more with a brush tip. I find the brush tips just don't dry out like a nice felt tip does. It's a great eyeliner, don't get me wrong, but I just find it does get a little bit crusty towards the end. It doesn't give me that precision I want. So if I was to repurchase a black liquid eyeliner, this probably would not be it. But it's good. It's just too expensive for what happens to it, you know? I have this eyeliner, which I totally forgot about, which was freaking believable. This was the Kayla Vu, I think that's how you say it. It was so good. It's from Korea. It's matte black, and it's this tiny micro little liner. It was super black, stayed all day, didn't smudge, really easy to apply. If you have a hard time maybe applying black eyeliner, maybe you need something little micro like this. It stays all day. It's great. So if you're looking for something very precise, check this out. I think you would buy it on Yes Style. It might be a little bit harder to find, but if you can, it's a great black eyeliner. Okay, and to wrap up up my video, I'm gonna end with this guy, the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator. I had the shade Taupe. Looking at this now, definitely is too light for me. If you have my color brow, don't go with the taupe. I do remember really liking the brow product, but I don't understand this. You get a powder inside, which is great because you get a pencil and you get a powder. Now my only issue is the powder is sparkly and the powder is for your brows, not an eyeshadow. So if I'm applying a brow powder, I definitely don't want shimmer. And it is like, I don't think you're gonna be able to tell on camera. It looks pretty matte, but it definitely has a sparkle to it. I'm not Edward Cullen and I just don't want to shine like that. So I'm gonna have to pass. Don't really understand that. Just wish they would, you know, get rid of the powder, maybe just give you more brow product. I like how they did include a spoolie. That's very, very nice. But yeah, I'm not kind of sold on the powder part. If it was matte, it would sell me a little bit more. Also, don't understand applicators like this for the eyebrow. It's like this fat little nub. For me, if I was to make a brow product like this, it would be an angled kind of precision tip that you would dip in, and then you can kind of feather in brow-like strokes. To me, that makes more sense rather than just swiping it in. But anyways, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Okay, so this will be the end of my Empties video. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.